Okay, 8th graders, today we're talking about solving inequalities using multiplication or division. And your essential question is, can you use multiplication or division to solve an inequality? Now, this is review, so you have to remember that when we multiply or divide an inequality by a negative number, we must flip the inequality. So you have to remember your rules for multiplying and dividing negatives, but you also have to remember that the inequality sign flips directions. So on this first set, we're going to solve the inequalities and then graph the solution. So x divided by 8, to get rid of divided by 8, I multiply by 8 on both sides, and I get x. Now, did I multiply by a negative? The answer to that is no, I multiplied by 8. So my sign stays the same, and a negative times a positive is negative, so x is greater than negative 40. When I graph that, I have an open dot because there's no equal sign, and greater than is to the right. Alright, number 2, we have a divided by negative 2 is less than 4, so I multiply by negative 2 to get rid of it. And now I multiplied by a negative, so my sign changes, and 4 times negative 2 is negative 8. So I have an open dot, and it's greater, so it goes to the right. And the last one, I multiply by negative 7 to get rid of it. And I multiplied by a negative, so I have to flip my inequality. Negative 1 times negative 7 is 7. I have a closed dot, and it's less than to the left, less than left, less left, less left, less left. Okay, so now I have some multiplication problems. To get rid of the negative 3 that's attached to the x, I divide by negative 3. So x is, I flip my sign because I divided by negative, greater than or equal to 8. It's a closed dot going to the right because it's greater. On the next one I have 4b, so I can divide by 4. b is greater than or equal to 9. It's a closed dot, and it's going to the right because it's greater. And then I can divide by negative 2. Okay, I divided by a negative, so my sign flips to less than. Negative 10 divided by negative 2 is 5. I have an open dot, less is to the left. Okay, so the hardest thing to remember is whether or not to flip the sign, I think. You have 10 problems to try on the back for your homework assignment. Make sure those are done for tomorrow, and have a great night.